it's probably going to sound mad to say. When I went and Sparred Beterbiev, there wasn't.
This is Jonathan Aguilar with Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Lyndon King Arthur. Lyndon, how's life been treating you, mate?
Not so good over the past week, but apart from that, okay.
Okay,
Not,
well,
I've not been well. But I'm getting better now.
okay, good to hear you're on the mend. How how's things in terms of your boxing side of things? What's the latest with yourself?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for a fight. I'm in training. Obviously not this week, but I've been in training. I'm just taking over till we get a big fight.
Before we talk about future fights for yourself, I just wanted to talk to you about the Undisputed game that's just come out, which you're in. Did you ever think you'd be on a fight game or a video game?
No, not growing up. No, definitely not. But I need to get it. I've not yet got it. I need to go and beat Bivol on the game.
What was it like when you were filming for the game? Like, how did it work in terms of like did they tell you like obviously we know you've got one of the best jabs in the game. Like, were they focusing on that? Like, how did it all work?
You know what? It's more just conversations. But you just knew I was gonna get some sort of good job on the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it, really.
So you're gonna get your copy. I'm sure you probably cop a free one, right?
Well, I should do. I should do. But if I
Yeah.
don't, if I don't, I won't be getting it.
Lyndon, big fight this Saturday. Beterbiev against Bivol. Obviously, you've faced Bivol. Gave a great performance. You sparred Beterbiev. What's your thoughts? How's it going Saturday?
You know what? I was doing an interview a minute ago, and I said the same thing. I've been on the other side every other day. I change my mind. I think I don't think Bivol hits hard enough to keep Beterbiev off, but then I think Beterbiev could be a case if he gets old overnight and he can't do what he's been doing to the other players with Bivol. Uh, yeah, I really don't know. Bivol could box his head off for 12 rounds. Me, for the looks of me, I want Bivol to knock him out early. Makes me look better. But like jokes aside, yeah, I don't know, man. But Bivol could box his head off for 12 rounds. Beterbiev could go in there and stop him, walk him down and stop him. It's just one of them fights where I feel like a lot of people are just changing their mind each day as it gets closer.
Yeah, absolutely. Like when you're in with Bivol, like what were you thinking? Like what? Obviously, everyone builds him up as like maybe top five, eight,
Yeah,
10 pound for
yeah.
pound. Did it
And me,
feel like you were in with a great?
I did that as well. I also, I was a fan of Bivol before I fought him. Um, when I was in there, I just remember thinking, I wish I had longer to train. And the whole time I was in there, I'm just thinking he don't hit as hard as I thought he would. You know what I mean? I was able to defend a lot more punches than I thought I would be. I don't know, man. I just think a bit, like you say, I've been in with both of them. Obviously, sparring Batavia is not the same as a fight, but the punches that he throws to be able to take them in 10-ounce gloves at the pace he brings them and the resilience he comes in the ring with, it's going to be hard to be able to keep him off, I think.
Yeah, just on Beterbiev, I spoke to like so many people that have sparred him, and like everyone says it's like a power they've like never experienced. Like one guy told me like he got hit in the hip and he felt it in his foot for a week, and
Yeah, you know what? I seen that the other day. I didn't feel it's not the hardest person I've been in with,
no.
you know, but but he definitely hits hard in both hands. He definitely would hurt getting hit in 10-ounce gloves.
Who,
Most definitely.
hmm. Who would you say you learnt more from when you sparred Beterbiev or when you fought Bivol?
Probably fought before. I was when I It's probably gonna sound mad to say. When I went and sparred Beterbiev, I wasn't the fittest, and I was just more concentrating on me, on what I was doing over there. When I sparred Bivol, again I wasn't the fittest because I only had so many weeks to train, but I was I was watching. I was because I know I had to stay so sharp in there. I was kind of getting onto everything he was doing,
Mm.
like his little tricks. I was learning from him when I was in there, little things that he was doing and little feints that he was doing and stuff like that. So I would say him.
For you, when you're in there, like a lot of people say, Beterbiev's pressure is like one of his best assets, like the mental pressure he puts on you. And like, what would you say is the best assets of both that you experienced?
Bivol's his combination punches and his distancing, yeah, and the way he gets in range. You don't even see him getting range, and before you know he's there. Beterbiev is like you say, it goes like his relentlessness and his ability to just come forward and come forward and come forward. And what a lot of people take his boxing ability away from him. He's very good. He's very good at boxing, and it's crazy to think it's because he knocks everybody out. Why everyone thinks he's just a come forward fighter, but he was on the Russian team or whatever team he was on for a long time in the amateurs. He's had a long amateur career, so he's seen a lot of styles. He's very good at boxing.
Yeah. I mean, just on Beethoven, you said before, like he's not the hardest guy you've been in with, which I think most people would be surprised. Are you able to maybe reveal who's harder? Like
Do you
obviously that was
know,
sparring as well.
when I say he's not the hardest, I don't know. I've just been in with bigger guys.
Yeah.
The hardest I've ever been hit was off Matthew Askin. He's a cruiserweight. I don't think he box. Well, I know he doesn't box no more, but he he's when he hit me, that was the hardest I've ever been hit in my life. In my life, and it's funny. I always say him because it's what I remember. I remember the punch. I don't remember the punch. I don't remember the spar. In fact, I don't remember the day too
Wow.
much, right? But he didn't knock me out. He didn't knock me out. He hit me. He hit me in about round two with this punch, and I sparred till about round 8 or 9. Finished the rounds, whatever, six or seven more rounds, and I don't remember none of what happened. None of the spar. So that's probably why I say he hit me the hardest
Mm.
I've ever been hit.
So you reckon final prediction on this? You reckon Beterbiev stoppage? If you had to call it.
Yeah, yeah, fuck it, go on. But it Bivol could box his head off for 12 rounds.
Mm.
That could happen. Yeah. But I do believe as long as Beterbiev's got something left in the tank, and he's not got old overnight, and he's not showing his age, you don't catch up with him. I believe Beterbiev will get him.
And then, for yourself and, all the guys looking for another world title shot, I guess after this fight, a lot of people think like the belts will become vacant. So do you think like you can get another world title shot soon?
Bacon, why they'll have a rematch, them boys.
Yeah, potentially.
They'll have a rematch. Then they'll probably go scar somewhere. Well, a world title is not. It's not that far away.
Yeah.
Let them boys hash it out, and then, like you say, once they scatter,
And then, Lyndon, just your thoughts on fighting the under Ben Whitaker and Liam Cameron. Who do you think comes out on top on that?
I think Ben's better than. Um, I think Liam's trained hard, and he will try and give a good account of himself. But I just think Ben.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
just finally, Lyndon, like, is there any particular names you want to get in with? Obviously, for Bivol, Yard.
Any of them, anyone, anyone.
Would you fight a Ben Whitaker, for example, or would you like were you more looking a bit like higher?
Anybody, fuck them all. Beat them all. Anyone.
Hmm. All right, Lyndon, appreciate your time. Could tell you're excited for the fight on Saturday.
Yeah,
So yeah, epic breakdown from yourself. So appreciate that, and I'll catch you soon when you got some fight news.
no doubt.